press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi children, in the previous class we have seen about the lines of latitudes and the lines of longitudes lesson. So we were seeing this lesson. In that we have seen about the lines of latitudes. We have seen that the parallel imaginary lines, the parallel lines to a equator, this is a equator, this is a equator, this is the equator, and the parallel lines to a equator from which are drawn in between north and the south, those are called as latitudes. And we have seen total there are 181 latitudes, and in that 7 are major important latitudes. Now we will see about the properties of these latitudes. What are the properties of a latitude? Properties of latitude. Okay. The parallels are drawn at a equal distance from one each other. So first property is they are at a equal distance. So those latitudes are called as parallels. Those are drawn at a equal distance. So these latitudes, these are the parallels. So these are drawn at a equal distance. These are parallel lines which are drawn parallel to a equator. The parallels are complete circles except the poles, which are the points. So these are the complete circles like this. Okay, except these poles. Okay, so these are the second one is, these are the complete circles. Okay, then the longest parallel is a equator. So the longest parallel is the equator. Equator is also parallel because it is drawn like this. So equator is a longest parallel. Longest parallel is equator. Okay. Yes, then the length of the other parallels decrease when we go from equator towards the poles. Okay, then the fourth one is, we have seen in the third one, equator is the longest parallel, but when we go from this equator to a poles, the length will decrease. Okay, understood? So equator is the longest parallel when we go from equator to a poles. When we this is equator, when we go from equator to a poles, the length will be decreases. The length of these parallels decreases. See here, this is a small length parallel, this is somewhat bigger, this is also bigger, this is also very big. So from equator to a poles, the length of the parallels decreases. Okay. Next, the equator is a great circle while others are a small circles. So fourth one, we have seen that the length of parallel decreases from equator. Okay. Next one is, this equator is a great parallel and great circle, and the others parallels are a small circle. So this is a big circle but other parallels are a small circles. So this is the properties of a latitude. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಯಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ನಡುವೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ನಡುವೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗೋದು. ನೀವು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವು ಈ ಥರ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಫುಲ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಹಿಂಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫುಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಬರೆಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ದೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓಕೆ, ದ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಟರ್. ಈ ಇಕ್ವೇಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ longest parallel. Then length of the parallel decreases from the equator. ನಾ equator ಇಂದ poles ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಗಳದ್ದು ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದೆ ಇದು ಇಕ್ವೇಟರು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ the length will decreases, length of the parallel decreases from equator to a poles. Then this equator ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಬಿಗ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ or a ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಉಳಿದ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ these are the what properties of latitudes. So this completes the latitudes part. Now we'll see longitudes. Now we'll see about the longitudes. Okay, yes, lines of longitudes. What are the properties, how that looks, everything we'll see here. Besides the latitudes, we see another set of lines which run from north to the south on the globe. On the globe, besides these parallels, we can see another set of lines which run from north pole to a south pole. Those are longitudes, like this. These are another set of lines which run from north pole to a south pole on a globe. Okay, these are known as lines of longitudes or the meridians. So these are known as lines of longitudes or the meridians. ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಪೋಲ್ ಇಂದ ಸೌತ್ ಪೋಲಿಗೆ ಎಳ್ದಿರೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಡೇ and hence a meridian of longitude joins the places that have midday at the same time. Meridian ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಡೇ. ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ midday. Okay, meridian means midday. Hence, a meridian of a longitude joins places that have a midday at the same time. Okay, so meridian means it is a midday. So these meridians, they will join a place where there is a midday, like this. See, here they will join, right? They will join the, or they will intersect the latitudes. So there a midday will be there. So they will join at the midday. The lines of longitudes are same in length. So these lines of longitudes, they will be same in length, but we have seen the longitudes or parallels will vary in length, right? Equator will be very big, and from equator to the poles the length will be decreasing, but here these meridians will be same in length. Okay, just as the latitudes are numbered, so the longitude also numbered. So we have seen the latitudes are or parallels have been numbered. Same way these meridians or the longitudes are also numbered. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಏನು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನರಿ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಇಂದ ಸೌತ್ ಪೋಲಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಡೇ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಡೇ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ದು ಲೆಂತು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ದು ಲೆಂತು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಂತು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು ಇಕ್ವೇಟರಿಂದ ಪೋಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ದಿಸ್ ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, the latitude that passes through the observatory at Greenwich near the London is the prime or a main meridian. So let me show you. So these are the, what we call them, these are the longitudes. Okay, here there is a Greenwich. Greenwich is a laboratory place. Okay, place, and there is a laboratory. Greenwich anta one place barutte, alli ಒಂದು laboratory kuda ide. The meridians which passes through that Greenwich, that is known as main meridian. ಆ Greenwich laboratory place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮೇನ್ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ, meridian which passes or the main meridian or a prime meridian, we'll call that as a main or a prime meridian. This is also called as the Greenwich meridian. Meridian which passes at the Greenwich laboratory, that is called as main meridian or a prime meridian or also a Greenwich meridian. Okay na, it is numbered as 0 and all other longitudes are numbered starting with a 0 of the prime meridian and are followed by east or west. So here the main meridian, this is the main meridian. Okay, that is a Greenwich meridian or a prime meridian or a main meridian. It will be 0 degree and akade ikkade irtakkanta meridians will be, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋವನ್ನ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋವೆಲ್ಲ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಮೆರಿಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಪಾಸಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಗ್ರೀನ್ವಿಚ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ prime meridian, main meridian ಅಥವಾ Greenwich meridian. Then the meridian which are beside that main meridian, which are to the east, those are east meridian, which are to the west, those are west meridians. This prime meridian divides the world into two hemispheres. So this is the earth surface or a globe. So this is the pole. Okay, so from here these meridians will come like this. They will be like this. Okay, this is a north pole and this is a south pole. Okay, this is a Greenwich place. And here you can see here this is taken as a which passes from this Greenwich place. This is known as a main meridian. So this is the main meridian. Okay, so this is the main meridian and that is taken as 0. And the area between 0, okay, this main meridian divides this total world into 2 hemispheres. Okay, western hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. We have seen in the latitudes part that the equator divides the world into 2 parts, that is southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere. Similar way, this main meridian or a prime meridian divides the whole world into 2 hemisphere, that is western hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. The area between 0 degree and the 180 degree is 180 degree east is the eastern hemisphere, while that area between the 0 degrees and the 180 degree west is the western hemisphere. So this is taken as a 0, this main meridian is taken as a 0, and here to this east, this is a eastern hemisphere, and from this main meridian to a west is a western hemisphere. This is taken as 0 and to the last one is 180 degrees. Understood? Yes. Then we should always remember that 180 west and the east is the same latitude and called the international date line. So 180 west and east line, 180 west and the east is the same latitude and is called the international date line. So this 180 latitude west and the east latitude, that is the international time line, international date line. Depending upon that 180 east and west latitude, we decide the date. Okay. Then what are the properties of longitudes? Now we will see about the longitude properties. Properties of the longitudes. The longitudes do not run parallel to each other but meet at the 2 ends. These longitudes, they are not parallel. Okay, they are not parallel. They will be like this. Okay, but they will meet at the ends. They are not parallel, but they will meet at the ends. And the longitudes are the farthest apart at the equator, and gradually the gap between them decreases as we move towards the pole where the longitudes meet. So in the equator they will be farthest, they will be very far, but at the poles they will meet, the distance will be less between them. They will be very far away at the equator, but at the poles they will meet each other. So there are 2 properties of longitudes. Those longitudes will not be parallel, but they will meet at one point, at the end they will join. And also the second one is, those longitudes, they will be farthest at the equator, and at the poles they will be very close. Okay, so that is about the longitudes, and we have seen these longitudes, there is no length variation, length will be similar. Okay, so till now we have seen about the longitudes and the latitudes. So we have seen there are imaginary lines on a globe, those are called as longitudes and the latitudes. Now we'll see how should we locate the place on a globe. How we will locate the place on a globe. The network of lines of latitudes and the longitudes on a globe is called as a grid. So these lines of these longitudes and the latitudes, they are known as a grid. Okay. This network is known as grid or the graticule, or also known as graticule. The network of these longitudes and latitudes on a globe is known as grid or a graticule. We can locate all the places on the earth's surface with the help of the grid. With this help, with this longitudes and the latitudes help, we can locate any places on a earth's surface. We can locate any places on a earth's surface with the help of this graticule or a grid. Okay. To locate a place, we need to know both the latitudes and the longitudes of a place. Example, the location of Kolkata is 20 degree north and 87 degree east, which means Kolkata is located on a globe where 20 degree north latitude and 87 degree east latitude cross each other. Similarly, we can locate the countries, cities, towns, mountains and the rivers. So, this latitudes and the longitudes lines, this network is known as grid. By the help of this grid or a graticule, we can locate any other places. Example, you take Kolkata. This Kolkata is located at where? To the 23 degree north and 87 degree east. So, we know that latitudes and longitudes of that place, Kolkata. If we know the latitudes and the longitudes of any place, we can locate that place on a globe. So, this is a globe, this is North Pole and this is South Pole, this is equator and this is 23 degree north latitude and this is 23 degree and half alva. Okay, south latitude and this is 0 degree equator, and now we have located 23 degree north. Okay, now we should know 87 degree east. So we know that this is a prime meridian which is at 0 degree, and here to here we can see 180 degrees. So here the place where we can, this is, imagine this is a 87 degree to the east. So we are, this is east longitude. So we are moving in this direction from this main meridian. So this is the 87 degree longitude, the place where both this 23.5 degree latitude and this 87 degree longitude meet. That place is known as Kolkata. So by knowing the longitudes and the latitudes of the any place, we can locate that place on a globe. So, to locate any place, cities, mountains, anything, we need to know the longitudes and the latitudes of that place. Okay. So, if we know them, then it is very easy for us to locate any place on a globe. International date lines. Longitudes help us to calculate the time of a place. We know that Earth takes about 24 hours or 1440 minutes to complete one rotation. Since in one rotation 36 degrees are covered, 1 degree will be covered in a 4 minutes. In other words, Earth takes 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree The time difference between two consecutive meridians is 4 minutes, and the 180 longitude is also called as international date line. The moment you cross to the east of it, you gain or add a day, and if you cross the west of it, you lose or subtract a day. See here. How can you decide the time? So this is a main meridian or a prime meridian or a Greenwich meridian. Depending upon this, we can decide and also depending upon the 180-degree meridians, we can decide the time. Our Earth takes 24 hours to make one rotation. Okay, so it takes 4 minutes to what? To rotate 1 degree. So we have seen from here to here there will be a 1 degree gap. So to Earth to rotate from here to this latitude, it takes 4 minutes. So if we want to know the time, of this side, so this is a main meridian, so this is east part and this is the main meridian, this is the west part. Okay, if we want to know the time of this place, we should add 4. If we want to know the time of this place, we should minus the time of this. The time will be decided by this, okay, main meridian. If this is this side, we want to know the time of this side place, then we should minus 4 or whatever, it will be 4. We should minus or subtract from the main meridian time. If we want to know the time of this side, we should add or we should make an addition to the main meridian time. So this is how we can find the time depending upon the meridians. So this was about the latitudes and the longitudes of the Earth. Depending upon the longitudes and the latitudes, we can find the place, and depending upon them, we can find the time of that place as well. So now we have completed a topic, that is longitudes and the latitudes. If you have any doubt, I can explain these in another class as well. Okay, so try to communicate. Means if you don't understand, you can give me a feedback so that I can again do this lesson. So because this is a very somewhat difficult lesson to understand, if you didn't get, then you can tell me to take another classes. Okay, so here we'll end up the today's class. In the next class, we'll see the further topics. Thank you.